Yeah. Yo, black people time. Actually, we cut it close. We cut. Yeah. You ready? You ready, kid? Fucking live, man.
Lokal, C-Labs, podcast, deputive, in the building, a.k.a. D's and your teachers and your Mises, a.k.a. extra, a.k.a. the Black Chinaman, a.k.a. that's enough for the day. Let's go.
Yeah, it's your boy B, Minneapolis. What up, St. Paul? Stand the fuck up. It's your motherfucking boy, a.k.a. light-skinned privilege, a.k.a. your mommy's favorite fucking house pet. Don't mean that literally, but literally, a.k.a. Mayweather all day. Let's go.
And we got special guests coming from behind the board to be a part of the show today. Y'all hear the voice in the background. He actually got a mic in front of him today. Let's go.
Yeah.
What up? My name is George.
Yeah. Turn up.
Turn the fuck
You're
up.
so soft-spoken.
A.k.a.
a.k.a.
My kid's dad.
a.k.a.
A service to the community.
a.k.a. We're going to keep going. I got something for you, too. a.k.a.
Progress pusher.
Okay. a.k.a.
Elevator.
a.k.a.
Innovator.
a.k.a.
Money maker.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going till you ain't got it anymore.
A.k.a. the most.
The most.
Of the
Everywhere.
least, but the best of the worst.
I like that. A.k.a. security everywhere.
Security everywhere.
Security everywhere.
Everywhere I go, people feel safe.
A.k.a. Minnesota's big man. That's what's up.
So let's go into it right off the way, man. You know, you one of those people where people see the face,
right?
Might know the name, but they don't know. They just see you everywhere. They be like, man, what's up with you? On security,
right?
At all times.
Always.
I'm doing security right now.
Ain't no homo, man, but I do feel safe around you. Like, for real, is that fucked up for a nigga to say? Like, you got a homeboy just like the big homie, not the big, like I got little big homies, but you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. My G's around. I like that. I like, it's a good feeling.
All love,
I appreciate
man.
it. I appreciate it.
Definitely gotta have that good positive vibe.
Right.
When you in the vicinity.
Right. Fresh off 100-pound loss.
Fresh off 100 pounds.
Eating nothing but veggies, no meat.
Eating nothing but life.
Life. I like that. Drink water.
Eliminate death.
Right. I like that. I like that.
Saying?
Right.
But every now and then I will have some jerk chicken.
Right. All right.
I did a science experiment on myself.
Okay.
And I found out some things.
All right. Like what? Did you fast? Do you believe in fasting? I think fasting is good for the comfort.
Fasting from anything that you feel is not healthy for you is a good thing.
Right. I like that.
If you have a bad habit, give it up for 30 days and see how you feel.
I read that. Anything, y'all. Drugs.
See how you
girls.
Feel. I gave up meat for a year.
PlayStations.
And I lost my craving for sugar. I lost my craving for dairy products and just all the bullshit that I
That's the new shit, though. No meat, no dairy.
Cheese? You don't eat no cheese?
I do on occasion, but it's not like...
Right.
See, that's the one.
That shit's hard, man. I'm trying to.
I think that might be the hardest, dude. I could probably do meat.
Meat and cheese
sugar's
going
the
together.
hardest, man.
Yeah, sugars and everything.
I don't feel like. Well, I guess the sugars and everything without even knowing. Though. I'm not like a candy person or a pop person.
Like,
where
there's sugar and ketchup.
Oh yeah, and liquor too. Yeah, liquor too. Yeah, liquor too. So you
sugar is every motherfucker.
All the condiments, everything.
Syrup, all that.
Right.
Sugar.
Nigga, I eat
sugar.
I ate all that shit. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess when I think of people like cutting out sugar, I think of people that like excessively drink pop or eat candy or sweets and all that.
Right.
I guess I got a donut weakness. That's one thing too.
I didn't know I was addicted to sugar, so I went to jail. And I ain't had no canteen money.
Right.
And I was just in there.
Shout out to the canteen.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Little withdrawals, and somebody gave me a Starbucks, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, man. Everything tastes better in jail. Believe that. Hopefully you don't have to go through that. Hope told you that. So hopefully George told you that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that. Shout out to Jason.
Luckily, I've never been to jail.
Yes.
I spent 3 hours in jail one day in my life, and I knew that. I ain't about that.
Yeah, it only takes about.
They had me. I was just in a holding cell. Like,
right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
saying. I'm about to straighten up everything.
It takes. If you don't know, 20 minutes.
The place where you have the most useless conversations.
Right. Oh man, you're talking about shit you never even thought of.
I was in jail, man. I ain't talked to nobody. Everybody wanted to talk to me though.
Because it was scared. It was intimidated. I wouldn't have fucked with you either.
Everybody talking about drugs,
right.
crimes and shit, meth addicts and shit. I don't know nothing about that life. I ain't
you look like one of the niggas that would be. You look like one of the niggas that would be in the county playing nothing but like solitaire by itself, or playing chess and doing chess moves. And niggas would be like, yeah. I seen niggas. The illest shit I seen in jail. Niggas was playing chess and checkers made out of paper. It was the most creative shit and innovative shit because you had no time. But that shit was mind blowing. I was gone. I was seeing Monopoly with just straight pieces of paper and shit used and crazy shit, bro.
And the cooking.
Yeah.
In jail is like.
Oh, jailhouse recipes. Shout out to the creators and the innovators. That shit's
chalupa.
I don't know what the fuck they was making, man, but they was making noodles and rice and beans and
that's burrito bowls and chalupas.
Shit,
I can't even. I'm having fucking flashbacks of bad shit. PTSD, yo. Fuck jail. Fuck jail.
So I don't know. I'm probably the worst guest to have, man.
Nah, man, you're the best guest. You know why? Because I know you're gonna be at Kendrick tonight. You woke. We got a woke guest today. G is woke.
I want to go to Kendrick tonight.
You're not? Are you not going to Kendrick?
I want to too, but all the tickets are like 100 plus, man. I can't.
What's wrong with that, man?
I just can't see. I can't right
Kendrick's
now.
not worth $100 to you.
He is, but yeah, I'm just.
It's gonna be dope though.
It is gonna be dope. So shout out to everybody that's gonna record that shit tonight. Please do it for your boy, cause I'm not going either, but I want to watch.
Facebook Live and Snapchat. And
I don't watch a lot of snaps, but if you're going to Kendrick tonight, I'm watching your fucking snaps.
Now I feel like I got to be on Snapchat now for that.
Right.
Just for Kendrick.
Right. I want to see the Kendrick snaps. Shout out to the people.
I might try to catch some somewhere else out of town.
Right.
See what the rest of the dates is looking like. Shoot out.
Why you ain't going?
Just ain't timing ain't right.
Right. All right. I like that. I'll be giving. You give your side piece that excuse anytime. No excuses. Yo, why you ain't? Hey, I can't do it tonight. Why? The timing ain't right. All right. That just sounds like it could be a sleuth of shit that's really, really important that you don't want to ask a second question into. I like that. The timing ain't right. Timing ain't right.
I never gave a side.
I ain't gotta be know what timing ain't right.
You ever gave a side piece the wrong number? I mean the wrong name. Like you, like did they call you by that name? Like who's that?
Right.
Like hell yeah.
Daryl.
I had a mind block. Yeah, I had a mind block.
They can forget that that's the name you told them.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a lot of things going on.
Hypothetically, we don't engage in that type of stuff. You know, back in the day, in my heyday, I would have done that. But
technically, we speak in third person.
I don't give people my real name or my fake names anymore.
Right, that's good. What was your fake name?
Dwight.
Nah.
It's something similar, exactly.
Whatever comes to mind, I'll come with some random shit.
Your fake name is Depp, motherfucker.
Nah, nigga, I'll say some random shit. It'd be like whatever. I used to say George. Actually, I used to say George because it was actually a chick that I did tell my real name. I didn't see her for a minute, and she's like, "Oh, what's up with you, George?"
I told her your name was Carnage. I'm Carnage.
She thought my name was George. I was like, "Where the hell did you get that from?"
Right. I know. Who else? You was Carnage. You was a bunch of niggas. Max Spills. Yeah. Shout out to the big black niggas.
That's funny because I just took a picture with this. You know, I got my Shiny Boo shirt on. I just purchased today, and a chick just commented on my shit talking about LOL.
And LOL what? She like it slapped?
No, she probably. I bet she thought that this was me on my shirt.
Okay.
Because I thought that too. Like niggas gonna say, niggas be like, why you got you on your shirt?
Right. No, shout out to
Broderick Poole.
Shout out to Broderick.
He does different designs or whatever. He did my.
That's like a patch.
Yeah. He hand stitched on that shit.
Is that 101 or is those?
Well, officially 101.
That is dope.
I saw somebody else with this, but theirs was different. Like he makes everything custom made to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like the format with Shotty is the same, different because dude's hat was different, the colors are different, or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, this is 101.
No, that shit's
he typically does 101 projects and shit.
Right.
If you ever seen you guys ever see that red? Well, I got pictures of it. I wore it before. The red blazer I got with the high society symbol.
Right.
He did that, hand stitched it.
What he got a business page on Facebook. Get a little plug.
He does. Let me. I'll look it up.
That's really dope. I mean, I've seen a lot of dudes do shirts and shit, but that's actually like stitched. And
he's hand stitching it and everything.
How much did that hit you for?
This shirt was. I don't know if I should say because people have to look for money, but it was.
Right. What is it worth?
This was $45.
All right, that's an excellent deal. I was about to say 100.
No.
Just for the stitch.
And I just talked to him and I was.
And to make the patch.
And I said maybe he said he could do jerseys and shit now too.
Right.
So like maybe we could do some local celebrity thing, do a little merger, do
know.
something, man. So
right.
We talk about that. We think about
that.
Right.
All right.
That'd be dope. I think.
Shout out to my man doing the stitch. That shit is dope.
I think a basketball jersey would be dope as hell with this on it because it's just like the real jersey, the stitch and shit. Yeah, not the replica shit. Is the actual shit.
That's a face though. So that shit's dope.
So yeah,
that shit could have been on a motorcycle vest.
Not anything but leather. He said anything but leather.
Oh shit.
But shit, because he's stitching it. It'd be hard to sew some shit on leather. Probably won't be hard to sew some shit on leather. I just maybe just didn't try that yet.
Right. Niggas need the shotty blue Harley leathers. Fuck with me. I need a piece of that. I need a piece.
Get your own face on something.
Right. I need
He's ill with it. He's ill with it. So yeah, you know, he's right from the community. So you know, it's giving back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how we do.
Right. Kendrick Lamar, you think it's gonna be sold out?
Close enough.
Are niggas gonna be making them sell out comments? If you go to Kendrick, you're selling out because you don't go to local shows. But niggas will pay $150 go to Kendrick, but won't come see my shit for $10.
Who would say that though? What type?
You know somebody gonna yell that ignorant shit out there. I'm not gonna say any names.
Are they gonna have the
like niggas? You hot as Kendrick?
Are they gonna have the production that Kendrick is gonna put on, like
exactly.
the lights and the staging and all?
I'm assuming.
Like it's entertainment when you go
I'm
to
assuming
a
Kendrick's gonna do some off the wall, super fly,
what
black
really
power shit.
I paid $10 at a local show. I might get some cool bars,
right?
But I might get some bullshit.
That is true. You gotta get some bullshit at a local show no matter what, unless it's a hand-selected handful that I think. No bullshit shows, just entertainment.
That's the show killer, man. The
right. Yeah, well, I was gonna say, who's opening for Kendrick?
It's him, YG.
Is it some West Coast?
YG and Dram.
West Coast.
YG and Dram, I think, and Dram, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be dope. Drum's dope at Sunset. YG.
I missed him at Sunset. You saw him at Sunset?
Yeah.
I totally missed him.
Yeah,
he's one of the people I actually want to see.
Yeah, no,
that's all. You know what? That's when I was in my far out place.
Were you ready to leave? Yeah.
No, I was gone at that time. So I
was ready to go home.
I couldn't find my way to the stage.
Right, he was ready to go home, trying to leave.
I was ready to sit down. I was like, man, I'm just gonna sit down for a minute and just let the breeze hit me.
Right. Well, no, that should be a good ass show then tonight, man.
That's gonna be dope.
Who got any local shit going on tonight? Cause that shit's over. If you got any shows tonight, nigga, while the Kendrick's going on, it's over. Which one?
Turn Up Black Party.
The Turn Up Black Party. Who's gonna be there?
What is that?
Who's DJ?
11 DJs.
Who's DJing? Your boy gonna be there? 10 Eyes?
I don't know 10 Eyes.
Who the fuck is 10 Eyes?
No, I found out last week. Tip.
Oh, okay.
DJ Willie Shoe.
Okay.
Franz Diego.
Where's your man? Is it gonna be here? Inferno?
No, he's probably somewhere turned up.
He's probably in the club. He's in the club. But they just had a brawl in that motherfucker last night. At Privé.
What did that used to be? I've never been there. What was the previous names of Privé? Karma.
Yeah.
What else was it? It used to be what else? Karma. Fucking. Yeah. Taboo. It was some other shit.
Chance and Taboo. Right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Or was that on the other side? What was it was some other shit before, like way back in the days. It was the longest club they had right there.
Karma, man.
Daddy Rocks?
No, before Karma.
It used to be Daddy Rocks, I think.
It might have been.
Yeah, Daddy Rocks was weird. It was like the weird shake club.
That shit is weird.
South Beach,
little, man.
When the South Beach too?
South Beach.
No,
that's what
South Beach was next door.
Wasn't it?
Sure? Oh, okay, but it was on the same.
Oh yeah, they weren't shaped differently.
Pre-bill. What happened? Somebody got
fucking... They said niggas was in there brawling.
That's just bullshit, man. Niggas can't even go out. That's why I don't go out.
Alleged shots fired.
Really?
Well, somebody said they thought somebody was shooting, but I didn't see nobody shooting. I just saw that niggas tore the club up for real.
What's new, man? That's some bullshit.
I was just saying that last week, man. I don't fear for my life when I go to Minneapolis, bro.
Yeah, man. Y'all talking shit about St. Paul. It goes down in Minneapolis.
Down. St. Paul's fucked up too, man. They just found a bomb last night in St. Paul in a car.
I need to keep up on the news. I'm scared of the fucking news.
I don't even know why. It was just a random ass post. Somebody tagged me that there was a bomb found in St. Paul in the car.
There was a bomb in St. Paul. Somebody got found hung in St. Paul. All the shit they sweep under the rug.
They forgot if it was a white dude or a black.
Nah, they said it was a
conspiracy.
Right, it's a cover up. It is what it is.
Man, I don't know, man. Everything's not racist all the time, but I don't know though.
Right.
Everything's racist.
I was about to say he's not woke. G.
It is what it ain't.
Like I said, G,
it is what it ain't, man.
We woke. What does it mean
to
be woke?
I'm trying to believe in people these days.
My bad. What is a woke person, man? Tell me. I'm not woke. I feel bad, but what is woke?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows?
Everybody's trying to find their own understanding of what the fuck is going on out
right.
there.
What is the higher sense of black consciousness?
Just loving yourself.
Right.
And when you love yourself, man, you don't fear the other people that look like you.
Right. I think we actually. Go ahead.
So how do people always get this confused with? So yeah, I agree with you, but people always put it on somebody else as not being woke. Like, oh, you ain't woke. Like why? Like I don't know why.
Part of the enlightenment. But to get you woke.
If you are woke, if you're woke in yourself, it's all about you. Like
in our journey, you
gotta not care about other people, what other people are doing as much, and like nitpicking what they do to agree with your ideal of what being woke or being about. Like I said, a lot of niggas just be protesting on Facebook. Nigga, they ain't doing nothing for real.
Yeah,
they ain't doing shit in the community.
Yeah, you gotta see
niggas just like to down other people.
Right.
They like to down other people, and to me, that's not being woke at all. That's the exact opposite of what
so
it should be.
Fake woke and real woke. I think G is real woke because G does a lot of good shit. You behind a lot of good shit. Like, I think a lot of people, I don't think, like you said, on the racial shit, I think when black people do shit about black people, some white people get offended about it because, you know what I'm saying, they don't want black people to have a sense of black pride. You know what I'm saying? And some black people get fucking embarrassed because they don't know about black pride. You know what I'm saying? And like I think we touched on the other day, I met a dude who was about white. It wasn't about white power, but it was about white pride. And niggas get mad about that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with a race having pride in their own race. You know what I'm saying? Does that? I don't think it necessarily makes you a racist. This is what I'm saying. To have pride.
Racism isn't about color or pride. It's about having power, then using that power to manipulate somebody else's situation who doesn't look like you. That's what racism is.
All right, I like that.
So it's not like I don't like you because you're white.
Right.
That's prejudice.
Right.
We're all prejudice.
There we go. There's a difference. Yeah, I believe that too.
Racism
I believe
is the misuse of power
too.
to discriminate, attack a certain group of people.
Right.
Like if I'm black and I don't like gay people and I'm in a position of power to not hire gay people and not let gay people get into certain housing situations and move around the city how they should want to move around, then that is racism. Or discrimination or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, you know what I'm saying, just because they're gay. I'm misusing my power to make them disadvantaged. Right. So that's what racism is to me.
Right. I like that. That's to him. Clarify.
I'm right there. I'm with him on that. I believe the same thing. Like, and the people throw the word around so wrongly now. So like I said, like a white person's ideal of reverse racism is a black person talking about racism or making a joke about white people or talking about white people being racist.
White people are hella sensitive.
So yeah, exactly. For like they want to be equally oppressed now. It seems like and shit.
It does. But to that's into my next question to both of y'all, to everybody, just on y'all feelings on this. I mean, me personally, I have my own beliefs, but I will all talk about it. But white privilege versus black privilege, is there even such a thing as either or?
There's definitely white privilege.
Right. I feel like there's definitely white privilege.
But
that's because we black. I know white people that feel like there's white privilege.
Like, there's a privilege to being black, man.
Let's talk about black privilege.
We may not have the outwardly awards and things to be able to manipulate the system because of our skin color, but I'm happy to be black. Right. And that's a privilege to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel that.
Like I have white coworkers. I be out in the sun just chilling, and they can't just soak up the sun.
Right.
So
Melanin.
That's black privilege, man. Where I'm just able to just sit in the sun and not have my skin just peel and turn red. You know, that's privilege to me.
Right. I think some white people, and I feel like this a little bit, I can agree, they feel like black privilege means that niggas can just go to the hood and not get fucked with. I feel like it's a part of black privilege, but that's only to the motherfuckers that feel like they can't go to certain places and not be themselves. But there's definitely some places I don't believe white people can really go.
There's some places that black people can't go either.
I believe that too. That's what I'm saying. But it's a part of the white versus the black privilege. You know what I mean?
That's not a privilege to me, man.
What's that?
Like what you just said, like just being able to go around that shit. I'll do that.
Yeah, no, I'll do that too.
You can go wherever you want to go, but
but you better be cautious.
Exactly. There might be some.
Yeah, we ain't saying you can't go.
That's the thing about privilege, though, man. I think black people in the hood are scared of white people.
Right. I agree.
To death. You know what I'm saying? Like if a white person walk in the hood, niggas will straighten up.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's either the police or
right.
Black people be scared as hell of white people. Right. But they ain't scared of black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a weird dynamic.
See, it goes both ways, too. But it's certain white people we're scared of. And just like white people, there's certain black people they're scared of. It's just like...
what I'm saying is, like, there's niggas in the hood that'll shoot any black person.
Yeah, definitely.
Regardless of anything. But they'll think twice about shooting
a white person. Or a cop or something. So I feel you on that.
Right.
But then, like you said, like, white people are scared of us, but they really ain't scared of us. You know what I mean? On, like, certain dynamics and shit, like, because we go back to, like you said, the power thing. Like, they could be scared of us physically, but as us, like, doing, like, some revoltive shit, that I don't think they're worried about that shit. I think I spoke about this before. I think that they are paranoid because if they were in our shoes, they would have done something by now. They probably would have did some, like you see the motherfuckers marching and shit now because they feel like they're losing their shit. Right. So I think they feel like they don't understand why we're not as angry as they want us to be. Right. Like they we get
there's a lot of
angry black men.
Like there's a lot of white people marching for black shit.
But no, there is some angry niggas. But it's like they're waiting. They're expecting us to do something.
Right.
Like, and they're always cautious of that. So that's what said. That's why they're scared of us because they know the history of our depression and oppression. So they think one day maybe we'll get it together and
get it together.
Yeah, we need to get it together.
There's drugs out here and hip hop.
It is, but
and fast food.
Like I said, their fear of us is that if they were in our shoes, they would have done something and they would be more violent. So that's what they expect from us.
Right. It all starts with education, man. Education's the fucking key, though. That's it. Everybody's got an opinion. At the end of the day, you got to respect facts. You got to respect education and truth. There's a lot of false truth.
Man. So if somebody says something that challenges your belief, but it's the truth.
Right.
You got to question your thoughts and your
question everything.
Absolutely.
Right.
Everything is up for
everything is up for question.
Exactly.
Everything. I taught my son that shit about school, especially nowadays, man. You got to be like that. It ain't really being vigilant, but it is being vigilant, and you know what I'm saying, in the sense of
understanding.
Right. Exactly. It's just understanding people, man, and how shit works, man. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a crazy world we live in, man. It's like we talk about racism, dude. I'll be wanting to think that we are changing and towards the better, but then there's always something that peeks out where you're like, damn, it is fucked up. You know what I mean? It is racist, but just like I got pulled over for speeding recently, and I got caught. Or they said they smelled weed in my car, which I didn't smoke because I literally just got in my car, just got on the freeway, so I didn't. I was about to spark, didn't spark.
That's
up.
Just the intro.
And
nice to meet you.
They called me with a gram of weed. I had a gram of wax and a half gram of wax and a half gram of flour, and they wrote me a ticket. So, and I paid it. It was like a $300 fine or whatever. I paid it just because, like, fuck, you know what I mean? I'm not about to go.
You're guilty.
Well, yeah, so yeah, that is my mission guilt. But seriously, a gram, 1 gram, dude.
They don't care, man. It's money. Like
so
right
I paid a fine and shit.
To Labor Day.
As soon as I paid the fine, they sent me a letter saying my license is revoked for 30 days.
Wow.
And I have to pay a reinstatement fee and to get a new license. So I go there to try to fight, like, man, what's going on? You know, why is this like I got caught with literally a fucking gram of weed. Like, I got to go through all this.
Total.
And there's like, oh yeah, it's not a criminal offense. It is it's a civil offense. So by me paying my fine and claiming a admission of guilt, that the county is now revoking my license because I pled guilty.
By you have that.
I was like, dude, well, so if I would have fought it and went to court, I would have had to pay just as much for court fees and all that. So like, why not try to get this shit over with?
I told you
for
that,
a gram of weed, though, my nigga.
Always, but they found it, then you done.
But they didn't even find. Like I cooperated with them. Like, dude, I was like, man, like I'm late for work. Y'all ain't about to tear my car up or whatever.
Never cooperate.
But what I was getting at though, so like when I'm talking to the lady or whatever, she's looking at my record. Nigga, they got on my record. They got that I got other time I got caught with weed.
When I was going away.
Nigga, when I was 19 years old, I got caught with a blunt. One blunt.
Driving?
No, in somebody's car. I was in the back seat of somebody's car. They were driving. They littered. They got pulled over, and they took him out the car and me out the car. I was in the back seat and the passenger side. For some reason, they just picked me out of. It's 5 niggas in the car. And they picked me, or my dude, this girl, and 3 of us in the back. And they picked me out the car.
What county are you in?
Somebody told on you.
No, there's nobody. What was I going to tell?
Were you with white people?
But what's weird?
Was you with white people?
What was weird was because it was 2 Mexicans and 3 black people. 3 black people in the back seat.
2 Mexicans had a conversation in Spanish.
That what was weird about it, bro. That was the weirdest shit about it because they, like I said, they picked the driver out and they picked me, and we were the 2 niggas with the weed. So I'm like, this motherfucker's good. So anyways, they pull us out and go back to my thing. So she's like, yeah. I'm looking, she's like, oh, I'm trying to get some things off your record. I see you got some things on your record from 1999. I got caught with a fucking blunt.
How old were you, though?
19.
Yeah, if you anything over 18, stay on your shit.
I know, but nigga, for a blunt?
Yes.
So then I'm thinking back. So, like, every time I get pulled over, damn near, I know it's procedure, but they always ask me if I got drugs in the car every single time.
Because
so I asked her, yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking like this shit ain't even. I wasn't even driving. Like I was a kid at the time. I didn't think this shit was still on my record. So I'm like, oh, so this explains why every time I get pulled over, whether I've been smoking or not, they ask me for weed or yeah, they always say they smell weed in my car. Like they ain't always wrong, but sometimes they are wrong.
You need to vacuum your shit out. Don't smoke.
She's like, yeah. So I was like, so this means they're just profiling me, right? She's like, oh, she didn't deny or confirm. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get this off your record now. Petty. But now I got a new one on my record, so like, this is some bullshit, man.
The weed, man. Yeah, I'm not rolling with you.
For one fucking, I ain't even got called with no work with no weight, nigga. They called me with a blunt one time, a road blunt,
right,
and a fucking 2.5 grams, man.
Yeah. And
I got a fucking record for that.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. And they said it was a criminal, but obviously they said it was a gross misdemeanor as well.
Right. Well, it ain't a felony.
Yeah, it ain't a felony, but still, nigga.
Stop you from getting a job.
I should have took him on
from getting a house.
If I would have known it was gonna be that petty, nigga, I wouldn't have cooperated. I should have went out like a G for that motherfucking gram, nigga.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Now I know. I was naive and shit. I was on naive.
Oh, y'all found it? Fuck it, yes, man.
But I forgot I had to. That was the other thing. I literally forgot because you know I've been smoking wax and shit.
Why but I forgot that. You out here getting caught speeding. You out here got weed in the car. You don't know where it's at. What you expect, brother?
For a gram.
You lucky you ain't go back to jail.
If I was white, that gram, nigga, they would have threw that shit.
They would have threw that shit on the ground and stepped on it and told you to get the fuck out of here.
Go to work, my nigga.
White boy. Look, racist.
No, that's what I was getting at. That's racist. I feel like that was racist, dude. And when I went to the DMV, no bullshit. You know, I'm observant as fuck, dude. Everybody in there was minorities that was going there for like trying to get their license back, DUI
what
test
county,
and shit.
Man?
Ramsey.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then the white people, they in there, nigga, getting license for their boat, license plates for their boats, and passport pictures and shit. But all the fucking minorities, yeah, all the minorities in there, bro. All the minorities in there was going for offense.
Fucked up, man.
And I was just sitting, I was like, man, this is some bullshit, bro. This is that bullshit right here, bro. It's like literally, nigga. The white people's going there for getting.
As a prejudice or as a racist?
I need a license plate for my boat.
Is profiling being
niggas
racist
in there like
or
I need my license back.
Is racial profiling being racist?
Hell yeah, it is. It's both.
Both.
It's
what
both.
if you? Yeah, I guess so.
So like they wasn't wrong. I did have weed on me, nigga. But how come every time I gotta have weed on me?
Right.
Even though I do, but why?
Right. Well, answer this question. If a white person wants Conor McGregor to beat Mayweather, is that being racist or prejudice?
That's not racist or prejudice. That means they
why
like
do more
MMA.
White people want?
That means they like MMA. They like MMA, and a lot of people don't like Mayweather because he talks shit and he's a rich nigga.
Okay.
So that could be prejudice in a way if they're just judged because he's a rich black dude. But I think most people are more distaste of his character and his the way he carries himself, his arrogance and shit, which is crazy because Conor McGregor is just as arrogant and cocky. He just don't have the backing that Mayweather has.
Right. I know, man. There's a lot of white people that want him to beat Mayweather because he's a nigga, and vice versa. I know niggas that want Mayweather to beat up Conor McGregor because he's white boy. My whole point being, I was invited to a bunch of parties, and I might still go, but I don't want to be in no fucking party, man. And I mingle with a lot of different crowds, and I don't expect anything crazy. But in the mix of having fun and drinking all day, shit like that. Like I don't want to hear no shit like beat his black ass or fuck that nigga or not. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
So you've been invited to parties here?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be around.
You've been invited to party by white people?
I've been invited by white people, all kind of ethnic races, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Man, where's my invites? I ain't got no invites to no fight parties.
That's because everybody's doing it, man.
I might have to, that's what I say. I might have to order it myself.
Right, come to my house.
You are gonna order it?
Let's do it and do a podcast and we'll just stream it.
Live at the fight?
Live at the fight. Fight night.
Let's do it. I'll drop on
it.
I got 5 on it.
That would be dope. Yeah, next week. Don't steal that. You heard it right now. We're doing live
with celebrities.
Live next week. Next week we doing live.
And if you're watching, sorry, Twain.
Right. Damn.
We're gonna try to make it, but
we're gonna try to make it. But we got a lot of shit we supposed to do.
He's got a show going on to these.
A night over South next week.
Treatment, man. Sis.
A night over South.
If y'all ain't watching the fight, go to that, man. Go.
My man Twain. He got an intimate show, man. It's hip hop and R&B. It's a night over South. A small intimate venue, like I said.
I forgot it was like a art
center. It's an early show. Yeah, it's an early show, and we're gonna try to come through there, man. But it's a big night for the fight. But it's like tonight, man, with the Kendrick. You got a show tonight. It's just throwing a fork in your shit. You might be done because everybody's gonna be at Kendrick, bro. Next week it's the fight. I mean, fuck. You gotta show I'm sorry, bro.
20,000 people at Kendrick tonight.
Yeah, man, that's a big chunk of the city. You know, it's gonna be a lot of niggas from Burnsville and Coon Rapids and Eden Prairie, though. But
I think he probably have one of the most diverse crowds that'll come through a big arena show like that.
Everybody. The Asians gonna be in there. The fucking Somalis. Loyalty.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Everybody.
It's gonna be dope.
You know,
white people gonna be up in there like, nigga, it's Kendrick, nigga.
Yeah.
So where does Kendrick stand in the greatest rappers of all time right now?
Top
Two,
five
bro.
that are alive.
And the greatest,
top 5 dead or alive?
I'll put him in top 10. I don't know if he's a motherfucker.
Man,
He's just racist.
I always save a couple spots in the top 10 that are just question marks because I'm still making history.
As much as I don't, like part of me doesn't want to put him in my top 5, but it's hard not to.
My top 5 is really.
If he does one more classic album, like then it's undeniable. But I still, I always respect the legends and the forefathers of the game. So it's always hard to put a newer guy in there.
Is it safe to say that everybody that loves Kendrick like that loves Tupac, or no?
I don't like Tupac.
You don't like Pac?
I was just about to say, I just met a dude yesterday that likes Kendrick.
I'm not like fucking with this.
But that's
why
weird.
don't you like Tupac? You bald headed, nigga.
I just don't like. He wasn't that phenomenal. It was more his beats than his lyrics, man. I don't like Tupac's
How old were
beats.
you in the Tupac era? We ain't even gonna drop your age. People can do it themselves.
I was a teenager in the 90s.
Okay. So,
High school.
All
East Coast, West Coast war. I was Biggie.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's why. That's why. This nigga got a Junior Mafia tattoo on his fucking ankle. The fuck?
So you prefer Biggie over Tupac? Huh?
I did.
Biggie over Pac. You know what? I lost.
And I prefer Wu-Tang over the
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
See, I guess I feel you because I was
into the West Coast.
I was the opposite. Yeah, exactly. I was East Coast. Like I didn't even like Jay-Z, nigga, until I saw the movie.
Right. That My Lifetime?
No.
I got that. That's that shit. Y'all seen that?
Streets is watching.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. My bad, Jay.
When I literally wasn't fucking with him until I saw that movie. I didn't fuck with Nas until I went on a road trip with some niggas from North. That was East Coast niggas, and they had.
I think it's the St. Paul Minneapolis.
It could be because St. Paul niggas love West Coast shit. Like that is their shit.
Right. We was
a lot of niggas think they from the Bay Area or something in St. Paul. Yeah. All that. Well, he's Kansas City, but yeah, niggas in St. Paul love Rich the Factor.
Shout out to the West Coast,
all the Bay Area shit.
Right.
Niggas love Bay Area rapping in St. Paul. Right. That is, you could be right, because the cats that put me on the Nas and shit was from North.
Yeah, I listened to a little bit of East Coast shit, but that was later in the 90s for me.
Yeah, I listened to the early shit.
After Pac died, I listened to the East Coast.
See, that's crazy, because I listened to the early East Coast. I like nigga like Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and Run DMC and all like nigga they was like untouchable to me. Right. And then Ice Cube came along kind of.
I fuck with Cube.
Cube kind of like switched me to that. He was like the first. Him and Too Short was like the first, and DJ Quick I could say too. I used to love some fucking DJ Quick. And I used to get kicked out of school for talking about coming on girls and shit. I didn't even know what was going on.
Too Short, DJ
Quick. I ain't like nobody really from the West Coast to the far side.
Because they're East Coast, son. Niggas super East Coast, son.
I know, you ain't like Ross Cosby.
Souls of Mischief.
Souls of Mischief?
Yeah, see, I didn't even like them niggas. I didn't even like them cats. 93 till Infinity.
Yeah, that shit was hot.
I fucked up the Far Side. Far Side was dope. I had their album.
Yeah, I like that.
And Dell and the Funky Homo Sapien. That was gonna say they actually were before Far Side. Dell and the Funky Homo Sapiens, but they got the Cube endorsement, so that's what led me to them.
I always rock with E40 too, man.
Yeah,
E40 was
cool.
E40 was cool, but after that fucking Hall of Game shit, I was done fucking with it.
That was you mean after all the game?
Yeah. Right around that time, I was done fucking with it for a minute.
I did too, actually. And then like around the Block Brochure, like all this newer shit, I fuck with here and there.
The hyphy.
But the
hyphy movement.
But his earlier shit is like undeniable, which is weird because I just saw some people talking about he's whack.
Right. But remember that song? It was all the old niggas.
Yeah, and they know from
that was it.
But the newer generation know him from Tell Me When to Go and Now. So Yep. So if your impression of him is from that moment forward, I can see why people say he's whack and they don't like him.
Right. I just missed a little era. I thought for one little era for like 10 years he was whack.
Nigga, in a major way, is one of the greatest rappers.
In a major way, is the dopest shit. Sprinkle me, man.
What was it about Pac that y'all love so much, man?
Pac was my motherfucking dad. You hear me? Tupac was my dad.
I think to me,
as an artist or as a person?
As a person and an artist, man.
I think to me it was he was like the revolutionary
right.
and the gangster. Like he was like combined.
Right.
And I guess it goes where he was at too, because like me, that's how I felt like as a teenager. Like half of me wanted to be a gangster, half of me wanted to be like this righteous ass motherfucker. So he was the perfect person to for me to channel both sides. That's probably why the Ice Cube thing too, because he was kind of both ways too. Like he was caught in between being gangster and trying to be pro-black and shit. So I guess those were why those two were so influential in my life, because I was stuck in that mode as well. Right. So I guess I guess it just depends on how you grew up and where you was at and.
But you like Dear Mama G?
Yeah, there's some Tupac joints that I like.
I'm just saying, you said like you don't fuck with Pac. Period. Did you see the movie? I haven't seen the movie. Don't see it. Fuck
don't.
It. Yeah.
You didn't like it? Did we talk about this already?
Yeah, we did. Don't see it. That's how quick we gonna pass on it. Don't see it.
Yeah, I actually like the movie, except for the Too Short shit. I mean, Snoop Dogg shit. And since the movie, I think Snoop Dogg had something to do with Tupac's death.
Possible.
And totally.
He didn't seem like he was too emotional.
But no, just from watching the movie, and how it ended,
was Crip niggas.
And I never even thought of it, never even crossed my mind. I just was fucking around and said it, like, man, I think, like, man, and then there's actually shit out there that support this theory. And I started watching this shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, I was like, man, he might have motherfucker.
He didn't even go to. He was in Vegas, but he didn't go to the fight. He didn't go to Crip niggas. No, he didn't go to Vegas.
No, he didn't go to Vegas.
And then Crip niggas.
Crip niggas killed him.
2 hours from Vegas.
The Lil Half Dead, who is Snoop Dogg's cousin, has admitted he's in jail for another murder. He has admitted to being a part of it. He said he's the one that shot Tupac, literally. Wow. But he didn't die from the shot. Right. So there's a lot of shit. I don't want to get too deep on that, because I've been tripping off this shit. Because there's a lot of shit out there that support this statement, dude. So
Pac is in Cuba, so it don't matter. So
it's like this, dude. So Suge Knight's partner at the time with Death Row Records was fucking with Suge's ex-wife, or a strange wife. I don't even think they were divorced. Mm-hmm. His partner's fucking with his wife. His wife was Snoop Dogg's manager at the time. They were trying to get Suge out the picture and have Dude take over. And those two were going to take over the company or whatever. So then you had that factor. You had the shit in the movie. You had the fact that Little Half Dead had a beef with Tupac. He said that he stole Brenda's Got a Baby from him. And there's alleged beating where Pac's entourage beat the shit out of Little Half Dead. And this was his revenge. So the Suge's partner had a homeboy that was with the cops, was with the blood cops. So they're saying him and them had pretty much were the people behind it and shit. And there's a lot of shit that backs it up, bro. And it's kind of deep when you think about it, and when you see all the videos and shit. I'm just like, dude, this is crazy. Motherfucker, Lil Half Dead dropped the album. Dude, Lil Half Dead dropped the album in 2012, where he had a picture on his album, nigga, of a nigga that looked just like Pac, laid out on a mixing console, and another nigga looked just like Yaki Gaddafi, dead. They both were shot, and it's like murder. It was one of the outlaws that died. He was the one that actually was the closest witness to the shooting. He was in the car behind him on the passenger side, and he got killed like weeks later, like the week after Pac or some shit like that. It was like real quick. He was part of Outlaws, and they said he was the best witness, the closest to the shooting. He got killed right away. Dude got an album cover that he dropped with those two on there, like they're the likeness of them, laid out dead. And Snoop Dogg retweeted the shit. I know that's because I was talking about Too Short.
Out of it.
Snoop Dogg retweeted the shit with a gun and a money bag emoji, like a murder for hire type shit. Right. So dude, this is some weird shit, bro.
I spent like that's conspiracy.
Dude, I spent like 2 hours watching these videos, and I was like, dude, hey man, Snoop, he got some explaining to do, bro.
I don't know.
Phase on Love was the first person that said something. He said Snoop could have stopped it, but because he had the power to, but he didn't. But the more shit I see, man, I'm like, man, he might have had a deeper hand than we know. And there's another part there saying that, Pac was alive for 7 days after he got shot. The last two people to see him alive in the hospital was Snoop and the fucking Suge's partner. They came to visit him.
What, they pulled the tubes out?
I don't know. That's what they don't know.
That's some bullshit.
That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. Yeah, and they got interviews where they got like interviews. One of the interviews, Snoop says like, yeah, he never got a chance to talk to Pac. Right. Then there's another interview where he's like, yeah, I went and saw him right before he died. Right. Man, this nigga Snoop, man. Hey,
Snoop Dogg is a slimy motherfucker.
One more fact. Snoop got a song, dude, where he's where he's like, I pulled up like a back daddy and bust out him out the new caddy and cruised down Wilshire Boulevard. That's exactly what happened to Pac. They shot him and they turned and rode up Wilshire Boulevard. Snoop says that shit in one of his raps, man.
Conspiracies, man.
And he said, I rode up in a new caddy and bust out. He's like, I rode up like a pimp daddy and bust out you at the new caddy, then I sped up Wilshire Boulevard. Yeah. And that's exactly what the fuck happened to Pac,
This
bro.
nigga's got the Pac death conspiracy theory.
Hey, Snoop, man, I'm sorry to say.
You don't
man.
Like Snoop Dogg,
No, I had no problem with it. Like I said, I never even thought about this shit till I watched the movie. I was just jokingly, I put it on Facebook, like, who thinks Snoop has something to do with it?
Right.
Just because the way the movie ended. Like, not even, like, thinking that way.
Right.
And then, like I said, then the Phase on Love shit popped up, and then I just started seeing all type of shit. I was like, whoa. Yeah. It's crazy. Even the cop that was investigating both Snoop murders, he changed his story. He thinks that they had something to do with it. And he went to go meet with some detectives that he was trying to reopen the case. The nigga allegedly died of a heart attack in that meeting.
Illuminati.
I was like, dude, this shit, it's like all type of crazy shit, bro.
They're never gonna find out.
There's crazy shit involved with the Pac and Biggie shit. So I was like, dude,
during the time that it was happening, I did kind of feel like the Pac and Biggie deaths was like our generation's Malcolm and Martin.
Hell yeah,
because they could move people to do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're never gonna find out about that shit. That shit was bigger than everybody.
Just like we were just talking about, like just their simple influence.
They could do anything.
You didn't fuck with West Coast, I didn't fuck with East Coast, just by them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it took me
and
years.
They still had a little friendship and stuff. They came together and worked it out, man. Our whole generation would have been
different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they wanted us to do, we were going to do it.
I told you, Pac was like my brother, man.
So that is the one other aspect of the Pac murder that the only reason I think that maybe Snoop didn't have anything to do with it is because I think it could have been like an FBI, a bigger scheme than we know. You know what I mean? Just because
just pawns in the game. Man.
Exactly, of the shit that he was trying to do and what he's speaking of and his ties to the Black Panthers and all that shit. Like he might have had too much power and they.
That part of Pac I did like.
And that's
outspoken part.
But I'm saying
media cameras.
That's why full circle, Gene pull full circle. That's why I feel like Pac is better. He's on my top shit, but he's better than Kendrick. That's just me.
Well, yeah, Pac's still the GOAT.
And I like both of them. I'm a nigga that likes Pac and Kendrick. West Coast.
There's no harm in that, man. There's no real solidified top five. Man. It's all opinions, man.
Right.
But
my shit is real. This shit is boring, man.
I believe mine.
But it's always going to be debatable.
Well, yeah, because I got E40 in mine. That's going to be debatable.
No, that's just because he's your top five?
Yeah, man. That's my preference. That's
y'all got Eminem in y'all top five?
No.
Look, there's thousands of people that.
Yeah, there's many people that got one. Eminem and Jay-Z in there. I don't got either one of them in my top five.
I'll put Jay in there.
Just on units. More history, man. You gotta do something historic to get in that top five. Plus rap. Everybody can rap.
A lot of people put Andre 3000 in the top five without Big Boy though.
Yeah, lyrically though. I'm just saying it's different.
Was he really that tight though? Was it Outkast? To me, I think it was the Outkast.
It was the
everything
duo.
It was them and the beats and the whole thing. I don't think like he would have been as tight without Big Boy.
Right.
And I don't think he ever spit like any real like raps or just like.
Right.
Actually, I take that back. He did spit
some out of this world shit, bro. That changed the game. But like he never dropped a solo album and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But so artistically, he did game changing shit as far as fashion and just musically singing and shit like that. Yeah, he did. That nigga was wearing wigs and doing all kind of wild shit, bro.
All the credit.
He was doing wild shit. Busta Rhymes did wild shit.
But he didn't do anything different than P-Funk and all the niggas in this. So
that nigga was a black hippie.
So think of the niggas in the
right.
Think of the cats in the 70s, Grandmaster Flash and all the niggas. They was wearing tights and
sparkly outfits. That was the mode though.
Right.
It wasn't like that wasn't different.
I know that's what I'm saying. So it really wasn't different when Andre 3000.
That wasn't the mode when he was on.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. He was on some.
You wasn't doing.
He was taking it back though. I just figured he just was emulating the P-Funk in the earlier.
But nobody else coming through like 2000.
Exactly. They wasn't bringing it.
And they got the blonde blouse with the shoulder pads on.
Then he started singing.
Right.
He was like the first rapper to start.
Artistically,
he came up with an R&B album.
Exactly. Artistically, he changed the game.
The love, the low.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Outkast is up there. I don't know if
it's debatable.
I don't know if
everything's debatable.
I can't put Dre by itself up in my top five. Right. I would have before, but yeah, it's tight. It's tight right now. It's a tight competition for the top five spots. Talib Kweli's in my top 9.
Oh yeah, don't start that shit. Don't start that shit.
Right, that's my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To live, that's what I think. When me, all the rappers that I like do this, like a moment in my life where they like
right,
actually
that's why
changed something.
everything is debatable, nigga. Even the E40 shit.
Like when I heard,
rock with that.
when I heard motherfucking Black Star
right.
for the first time, nigga, that shit blew my damn mind.
Right.
And then he dropped the Reflection Eternal. After that, just based off them 2 albums, is why he's one of my favorite rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just dope.
So,
dope. He ain't on my top.
I don't know. There's like some people where you just
he ain't that dope, nigga.
Whatever moment in life they hit you, man, their shit just stays with you.
Right.
That's just me though.
Opinions of hip hop, man. I still think
that's just you. Same nigga that was running the hip hop awards, y'all. I knew it was up. E40 should have been nominated.
He was.
Set up.
Was he? Yeah, it was a setup.
E40 or yeah, the award.
Yeah,
the
that's
last
it.
hip hop awards.
Look, I got rich.
I got rich off that shit.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
I was nominated
beating this
for the
nigga
last hip hop award.
For Hustler.
I don't think it ever happened though.
For what? You was nominated?
I think for some, it was me and Tip and.
Oh yeah, that was probably for Hustler.
Jazz State.
Yeah, that was definitely for Hustler. You don't feel like you hustled in the music
scene? What's the
scene?
dude's name? He used to throw shows.
Rush Brown. Yeah. A.k.a. probably was up there too, I bet.
Right.
So you don't feel like you was a hustler in the scene, man?
Yeah. I didn't know if people
knew who you were, or you voted for you based on that.
I don't think people know.
It's like, oh, that's that nigga that be doing security.
Yeah.
You out here hustling, nigga? Right. Gee.
Absolutely.
See, the people knew you for 4C knowing all that as well.
Right. I don't think people, I don't know.
They didn't know that was you behind it?
I don't know.
I know. I don't think a lot of people know that, man. 4C, that's all black or what?
All black.
All black. 4C magazine, man. How long y'all been doing that? It's been a while.
Started in 2008.
Okay. Yep. I got in there one time. I snuck in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Snuck in
Made
there.
it happen.
Back when Jay Black was around.
You just in the pictures, or you was in the write up?
Yeah, they got a little write up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did a little interview. Made it.
Made it happen.
For
Made it.
On who?
Yeah.
Did an interview on you?
Yeah.
Just you? Just you?
Yeah, nigga. I was a big star.
I know it was you or Family Glory one time.
Nigga. I said me.
I wasn't throwing shots.
I said me. We're throwing shots.
It's hard to get in 4C magazine, man, because there wasn't no favorites, man. Your music had to get you in there.
I know, that's what it did. It always does.
I never got my music in there, man.
I didn't even know you rap, fam.
I sent you some shit before.
I didn't know you
For the
rap.
council. We did the council.
For the council?
That shit was a little bit too wild for y'all. Y'all wasn't ready for that.
St. Paul, stand
I
up.
didn't know you rap, but I thought you was just a promoter.
Security guard.
That's how the shit all started. I was
Nigga, I can't let you in with them
I used to be
J's, fam.
security too.
Right. I hate that.
That's how the shit all came about. Was
Look,
from
I
me
hate
rapping, man. And somebody was actually trying to do a startup magazine,
Right.
and they were trying to interview me for it. I'm like, who cares about me? Y'all ain't about to sell no shit off me. So I was like, man, why don't y'all do something bigger than just a fucking... Everybody just interviews people. Let's do something bigger than that. We came up with the concept for the awards.
Right.
And it was supposed to be for their magazine.
Right.
One of the dudes...
The truth behind the story.
Once we had, like, meetings and shit, one of the dudes took it and ran with it and put the shit on MySpace. Like, the ideas we had for the categories or whatever. And it was a gang of backlash. Like, motherfuckers like, man, this shit stupid. Who's doing this? This shit blah, blah, blah. You know, and the buzz was crazy. It was like, damn, it was just an idea, and then somebody like took it upon them to like put it up there and shit. And when I saw the response, I was like, this is crazy. And they didn't want to do it anymore. They're like, well, yeah, we're gonna back away from this because people are like outraged and mad about this shit. So I'm like, man, this is the opportunity. I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it now. That's
he's gonna
basically
get our money.
Yeah,
that's why he's rich. That's what made Depp rich, y'all.
Yeah.
That's how y'all know.
Out here balling and got these awards shows.
$15 to get in.
Yeah. Never. I wish.
45
Yeah. What you say, nigga? I didn't even know you rapped. I thought you was a manager. Nigga,
to perform.
All that money. Yeah.
Killed him.
Everybody. He was running.
Bag before Cali.
He was running everything. Yeah. Everything. Every year he got the bag. Like the niggas that park by the state fair. He was like the nigga that got the house right across the street with that 20 big ass yard, 25 a watt, shit just flowing all day.
Killed
the 2 weeks that
really
nigga
think
was
I did get rich. That's funny.
Yep.
That's funny. I give back to my community.
Were you married before that? Were you married before that?
I was married before.
I'm about to say, I know you paid for your wedding.
Honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
I really make that much.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. $10 a head.
Upgraded the rent.
$10 a head with about
really didn't make that much money.
Fucking 400 people.
Really didn't make that much on tours, nigga.
Drinks.
And the little bit of money that I did make didn't even equal out the stress.
No, you should make money though, man.
But I should, but I really didn't because like I gave back, I paid for shit, I did shit. You know what I'm saying, man? I was a community innovator, man.
Contribute.
I gave him money. I made him money. Yeah, exactly.
You got to.
I remember niggas was crying because it was $10. Like, man, I was like, dude, like $10. Like,
I was crying, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, nigga, you trying to get rich off niggas?
You was.
Not every show costs like $10 to get in.
Niggas be going, $10 pre-sale.
Exactly. Yeah. That's crazy.
Like, niggas, Kendrick gonna be here?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I see? Yeah.
I'm just free shows.
You should. People should. But that's fucked up. Cause
ain't Slick Rick Pop.
You know, that's the thing we do in our community too. Like we value shit differently. So like, if somebody has a free show, don't that mean people come to a free show? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You could get a paid show where you probably get more people than a free show.
That is true. That is true. That's fucked up.
We just like to complain about shit, bro. That's all we do.
Do the reverse. Do the reverse. That's fucked up.
But yeah, I didn't make all that much money off the one show, man.
But you did make some money though.
Well, obviously I made some money, but it's not like nowhere near niggas
enough to keep throwing the show and get some more money.
See, I don't do it no more.
That's because of the backlash.
No, that's because, like I said, the reward wasn't worth the risk and all the other shit, man. So yeah, so that's
was there a fight at every award show?
Damn near. So
Was it 1 year we made it?
The first year was the only year there wasn't a fight. It's because there was no security, no liquor either.
That's the key.
But after that, yeah, it's a fight. Well, everyone didn't get broadcast, but there was some type of fight at every show. Yeah.
Damn, unfortunate for black
it's
folks
just the ones that,
and white folks in the hip hop community.
Niggas like Beasley broadcasted and shit. That's
right. That's how I had to get my views too. Shit was popping, B. You eating off me, I gotta get some views. You know what I'm saying? I paid. Niggas is pumping.
Niggas like Jimmy the Don and shit talking about niggas is getting tased.
Had to get his lights up, man.
Right. That's it. I was waiting for hell yeah.
I don't even remember how MySpace worked.
Nigga, you just have the top 8. Boom.
Top 8. No, that shit. Then they made it to like 24.
Right. They tried to rub.
And all you can do is post shit on people's wall. You couldn't like have a real conversation and shit.
Yeah, that was it.
Was there inbox and stuff like there was?
Yeah, there's inbox. There was inbox, and yeah, you could just. Could you even post on people's wall, or could you like just comment on shit they post?
I think so.
I don't think you could post it.
Damn, that shit is old.
It wasn't like you can't do like now where you can post like statement. It had to be like one of them little glittery hearts or something.
Right.
Or congratulations or
happy
like
birthday
that,
shit.
It was popping though.
MySpace was popping. It was popping.
Facebook.
I never wanted to go to Facebook.
For rappers, it was the shit. Like niggas was really MySpace celebrities off of MySpace.
Yeah.
The rap game, it killed it. That's what I miss about that.
Right.
Niggas is important.
It was great promotion.
I used to make dope ass mixtapes. Just download nigga shit off of MySpace, make dope ass local mixtapes.
Right. Making money off niggas.
I think back
you were selling the mixtapes?
No, hell no.
Yeah, you lying. He was downloading nigga shit.
Out, bro. Get that shit out, man. I make promotional shit. You know,
you lying because I remember this nigga was burning CDs.
No, nigga, I don't not like the local shit, nigga. No, exactly. And so yeah, if you got 10, so if you would get like 10 like bootleg CDs from me, I'll throw in the local shit for you.
Yeah, but you was making money. You was making money off.
No, I give the local shit out, bro.
You was pirating music.
That's the only.
That was
actually
but he don't want to admit it.
No, that was actually my only motherfucking.
You don't want to admit that he was a CD man.
That was the only morale.
That's before I learned how to download shit.
I didn't do local people shit.
Hey, that's before I learned how to download shit. I was buying CDs.
That was my only morale that I didn't do local people shit. Like if I would get this shit.
Hey, the internet download fucked up. Everybody's I'm not buying shit, but I heard it all.
Man, people download movies now.
Oh yeah, I don't. I'm saving all the money. If I gotta pay for the internet,
now them Fire Sticks is fucking up the cable.
Fire Sticks just makes it easier for you to just watch all that.
It's not. That shit's not easy though. Let's kick that out. That shit is not easy.
What's that? It's shit.
It's stream shit, man. That shit is fucking stressful as hell.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
And you gotta find the right stream.
Yeah.
That's just right, and then you gotta make sure the tracking is right, man. That's just not easy. It's just cheaper. It's bootleg. You gotta believe it. People really be getting on Fire Sticks thinking they gonna get Comcast quality. Like no, it's bootleg, bro. It's a stream. You're gonna get the stream quality.
Somebody providing pirate.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And it's gonna be lagging.
Mm-hmm. Hella laggy, kid, and saggy like boobs.
Oh yeah, one thing I did want to talk about, man. On the way here. What's y'all's take on panhandlers, man? On the way here today,
I saw about 3 of them. You caught them on 25th.
It just reminded me of no, it was over in Midway, and it reminded me of like a Facebook. This dude was out there. He had multiple cardboards,
right?
And he was writing his messages as like the day progressed. Like when I went by the first time, he had one sign.
What is that?
God bless or blah some bullshit.
Right.
But when I came back the second time, he was writing a new motherfucking
like,
sign.
Oh, this shit ain't
and he was thought,
hungry veteran.
Yeah. And you can tell he was putting thought into it and shit.
It is.
He was putting thought into it.
This one ain't working right now, man. I gotta revise my
Like, nigga, let me update my home status.
Good promotion.
That shit reminded me of updating his status. He just literally did that shit in real life.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Nigga had multiple cardboards.
I just don't like the hustle, man, where you stand still.
Right. Yeah.
There's gonna be some people out there that look like they able to work it, just ain't on shit.
But shit, yeah. When I used to work at Divine, there was a dude that used to
work.
work.
We supposed to be dancing out there with the sign for the money.
There's a nigga off of
getting a job, or like you should just stand in the same place.
I seen some motherfuckers sitting down. They was just sitting down with the sign, just.
See, every now and then you see somebody that probably fucking like they need the money, but then there's niggas that abuse. Like, dude, there used to be this dude that was always by the Viney's, man.
Right.
And
damn, that sounds good.
This motherfucker used to be working. As I'm working, he working too, but he working the corner.
Right.
I'm like, man, this motherfucker, you putting in as many hours as I am, motherfucker.
Nigga, Divine.
It'd be him and another dude. There's another black dude that used to do this shit too. And I used to see him. I used to see him afterwards. Like, I started, like, showing interest in him. Like, I want to see the way they move and shit. So the white dude, he had a crib and shit. He used to ride his bike up there, hide his bike, and then go panhandle. And the black dude, he'd catch the bus over there and hang out and then go panhandle to buy him some weed or some liquor or some shit. So,
man, if you put panhandle for the hours that you go to work, you could probably make more than you go to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could.
Even making fucking $8 an hour. That's what.
No, you definitely could. They had a
go do 8 hours.
I worked downtown St. Paul, man. There's this little midget lady, man. She done came up like $100 in 20 minutes, man.
You said downtown St. Paul?
I see
Susie, little white chick.
Little white chick.
She got a big booty.
Susie, yeah,
she had a big booty.
Susie. I just saw her.
You know you looked at her ass.
I didn't.
He definitely took her.
She don't play with me, man.
Some cash, man. People was giving
all midgets got big butts,
she's a motherfucking landmark in St. Paul.
Yeah.
All the midgets got big butts.
Back in the day. She's like an infamous crack whore.
How you know?
Nigga, you don't know Susie?
I know who she is, but how you know she's a crack
whore?
Because
I grew up in St. Paul. Nigga, I've seen her out here for years. I just saw her last week when I went to Candyland downtown. That's when you said downtown.
That's where
I just saw her down there.
She got a big butt.
Yeah, she used to. She kind of
slimmer. That nigga been watching that ass for years.
My nigga back in the day, remember, nigga, she used to talk of the town. How many midget how many midget hookers do you know?
None.
Exactly. So of course she was like, and that's probably why she gets so much money too, because niggas see her and like, oh shit, that's her. She was a motherfucking landmark, bro.
Damn.
When I saw her, it was a nigga that almost crashed his car trying to holler at her, like, hey, just yelling out the window. So yeah, she's a fixture in the St. Paul streets, bro. She's a legend, man.
Looks terrible.
She need a statue when she passes.
Niggas want some of that midget booty, huh?
Hell yeah. How many niggas you gonna say that, man?
Oh, man.
And she been out here smoking for years.
Stay away from her, y'all. Stay away from her.
I wanted to get a picture with her just to say, like, man, this is history right here, man.
Gonna scratch you on your face. She's gonna get infected.
History right now, man.
You ain't got no money.
Get you some pop. We got her an 86-cent popcorn bag.
No, there you go.
The 86-cent day at Candyland.
Would you ever sit on the corner for money? How tight does it gotta be?
I have done it, but I had.
Man, it gotta be real tight, man. Because I seen a family outside of Target, man. A dude looked like he was a wife, 2 kids. Man.
Yeah, he's
with a sign.
Fuck, like, man.
I had to give him something because that's. Imagine you just panhandling with your kids and your wife.
Yeah.
I said in Mexico.
It gotta be tight, man.
I seen them kick a girl out. She was out there with the kids. They made her leave because she was pregnant with a kid, and they made her. The cops actually made her move off the corner. But they let the other same niggas I was talking about, they let them sit out. I was wondering why they did that to the girl though. I guess because she had the kid with her.
She was killing the game out there. She made so much money.
I don't see people argue over spots.
Right. Yeah. I used to watch them beats. But I used to really.
That's like the
when I was
genuinely a fucking hustle.
I used to sit really analyze the people that work that corner because I see them every day. Like it's like nigga, I'm working, y'all working. So I used to watch them.
Right.
One day it'd be a dude that had this dude had a fucking Volkswagen Passat. And he park his shit in the Viney's and go panhandle.
That is just fucked up.
Like, dude, you're on some bullshit.
That's like stolen valor. So the real bumps whoop his ass.
Nah, he didn't look like he lived.
Nigga, how's he getting to the spot?
He didn't have no.
Why is he going to the same spot?
I looked in his car to see. That's how tight. That's how involved in this shit I was.
Right.
I went to go look at his car to see if that was the case. Nah, that shit was clean as hell. Like he had like fucking folders and dope and stuff. It looked like he even had a job or went to school or something.
He need to get his ass whooped by some real bums.
Yeah.
I'd pay him.
I was invested in that shit because I really wanted to know how this shit works and in the mind, like you said, yeah, they work shifts.
Right.
They used to be getting drama over who gets to work it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Some niggas, the dudes that got girlfriends too is intriguing. Like, if you could fucking be a bum or
that's just bum. Why don't real homeless people find shelters, man? In Minnesota, there's too many resources.
They probably do find shelters at night, but during the day, they panhandle.
Nah, man. During the day, real motherfuckers who don't want to be homeless go find jobs. They'll get chose to go to jobs and interviews. They got all that shit out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even free bus passes to go do all the shit. Niggas are just too lazy, too drunk, don't want to go do the work.
What you don't know about the resources?